I'm honored and truly humbled by this recognition from the Dallas chapter of Association of Fundraising Professionals. So many members and awardees, past and current, have been friends and colleagues advancing philanthropy in our North Texas communities for many years. I was exposed to philanthropy from a very young age. My parents set an example with their involvement in civic, church, and cultural activities. They passed on their experiences through stories and by example. Through their sacrifices, my brothers, my sister, and I were fortunate to attend Catholic schools all our lives. Our Catholic education further instilled in us our responsibility to do good and help our fellow man. Although I was born and raised in Dallas, I went to college in Georgia and met my husband. We lived in Georgia for 25 years, and I was a professional volunteer. Among the highlights of the many volunteer opportunities, I was an emergency coordinator for 16 years for the American Red Cross, facilitating emergency communications for the military and their families worldwide. I was also on a steering committee to implement a pilot program that identified children with learning disabilities so that they could get the help they needed within the school system. Another challenge was building a new Catholic church, school, and rectory in our hometown of LaGrange, Georgia, where I was also a founding member of the Junior Service League. There were so many opportunities where I could use my skills for good within the community. The best part was while volunteering at various organizations, I learned so much that I could carry forward in my work for other nonprofits. After 25 years, we moved back to Dallas in 1992. I was Vice President of External Affairs and Director of Donor and Community Relations for Communities Foundation of Texas for 14 years before joining the Catholic Foundation as Vice President of Development and later as Senior Vice President of Donor Relations. Now I was working in philanthropy in a different way. I guided the development effort, and we were responsible for building relationships with local and regional philanthropists, the media, other nonprofit organizations, the professional advisor community, and the community at large. We were not raising money. We were developing relationships that were cultivated and nurtured over time. I'm deeply grateful to those who entrusted me with their charitable intentions, knowing their generosity has touched thousands of lives. For 34 years, I was very blessed to have the opportunity of helping donors create philanthropic legacies using charitable funds, trust, and other charitable giving tools through Communities Foundation of Texas and later the Catholic Foundation. This also included guiding the communications and marketing efforts at both foundations to raise the awareness of community foundations. I'm thankful for my colleagues, for all the professionals who worked with me to stage programs and events, for the friends who supported our work, and for the opportunity of serving donors whose vision leaves a lasting legacy to inspire future generations yet to come. Thank you for this special recognition.